Hello my brothers and sisters in bonsai! I start this year's videos with this beautiful Chinese cork elm that I collected in spring of 2018 from my friend's garden. She planted the tree when it was a small bonsai from supermarket where she worked for many years, and she planted it in her garden. Luckily, this was exactly the tree that could survive our winters, and it grew in her garden for some 10 years or even more. In spring of 2018, she decided they need a place for tulips, and she wanted to cut the tree and burn it. So she asked me if I wanted to take it for my bonsai purposes. When I found out that it was Chinese cork elm growing here in Slovakia in garden, I couldn't believe my eyes, so of course I went for it. Now, after 7 seasons in my care, this is how the tree looks like now. I need to do the maintenance on it and cut back some of the long branches that have the same width. So I need to cut back this tree with focus on taper. And I need to do that before the new buds that are swelling nicely open and the branches will become invisible. So come with me to have a closer look at this tree and do some cuts. And I start with this branch right here. The ramification at the end of it is quite nice, but this branch has the same width all along. So I need to cut back, and there are plenty of new buds in here. So I will pick the one that goes into this empty space. Same story with this one. Now, just like this, I will go through all the branches, and I'm trying to bring the ramification as close as possible to the trunk. So this one needs to be cut as well to the 2 branches that are closer to the trunk. I'm aware that the tree will look much poorer after this procedure, but I have in mind the future look of the tree. And hopefully I will have more time during this growing season to keep an eye on it and don't let the new branches elongate too much, so I have to cut back so many of them later. I also cut back the branches that are growing back into the crown. Cross branches and so on. The branches that are growing from the junction where the other branches are already growing from. I already sprayed this tree with insecticides against spider mites that love killing Chinese elms. Way too long branch. And so many branches growing from the same spot. I'm cutting it back. And I'm cutting it to these smaller branches, and the taper is instantly created. When I posted some pictures of this tree, some people commented that I should have left the primary branches to grow a little bit thicker, but as there's so many finer branching now and all these branches are extending, the primary branches are thickening up quite significantly still. So it's pity that I have to remove some of the nice branching, but this is what happens when you don't keep an eye on the tree during the growing season and you're not cutting back. The tree would be further on its way of development. And also, when you don't see the branches properly because of huge amount of little tiny leaves on these Chinese elms, you can't do much about it. This is how the thinned out branch looks like now after significant cutback. And with these cuts I don't only create taper, but as well I'm giving the branches new movement. To go and put a wire on such a ramified tree would take ages. And considering how fast the Chinese elms grow, this is way easier and more practical way of creating movement in the branches. So I basically use the wire only when I've been creating the primary branches. I might remove this whole branch later on, and because these two branches might be sufficient to fill this space, and as these branches elongate, this branch in here might be in the way, so I will let this grow towards the front and the back as well. I decided I need to cut off this branch that is growing from this right hand side branch straight towards the top. It doesn't look too good. And now you can go down to the comment section below and write down what do you think about my cutback of this tree. Did I cut too much, or should I have been even more ruthless? Because I'm thinking about removing half of this branch as well. Thank you for watching. Take care. I love you all.